faith, Cleveland, Ohio. EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. At their own 20-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Set.
He'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man, it's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Black open. Let's go. Black, 95. Black, red.
They'll motion the tight end Smith.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. That's taken in left side by Smith. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
This one grabbed by Austin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now it's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
A run here with Johnson. forward for a couple. Tackle there by Michael Hall. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
Come on, set.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 12th touchdown of the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Liking, hey.
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
Elliott there on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Come 19. Come 19. Let's go now. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down, 3 to go.
18 Rattler. 8 Stephanie. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Shador. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Here we go. Check.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Browns 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Set.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Martin Emerson on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Love. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
initially a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Set.
Love. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Rig alert, rig alert. Hut, hut.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 30.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they will finally run him down. It is a big play for the Browns. 33 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Handoff. This is Sampson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
19 Charger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, right?
Here's Sanders to throw. Look at that line to Sampson, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Ready?
Third down, they need 5.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready? 70 Lions, Dragon 60. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Sanders will throw it. Back to the undrafted rookie, Isaiah Bond. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Okay, break.
Here's 1st and 10.
18-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hot, set, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get around half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one, take it in. Hayden Prather. Touchdown, Browns.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Love to throw it on first down. Now a screen set up for Johnson.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Watch it. 6. Red 38.
Second down throw for Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Pause red. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And that'll set up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
They'll go for it. Love. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to some.
Ready, set. Get up. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Go. 19. Ready.
This one caught the floor. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and goal.
Gravity Lion.
Sampson will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Second down, they need 7.
Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Bronco 80.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Ready.
First and 10
Sandy
at the
Lions.
44-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Deshaun Elliott there on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 4.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now Shador. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Cleveland.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar.
Sampson gonna run it out of the gun. Look at this right to the 20-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Brings up second and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Second and 5.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll get this out wide. And the Browns are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Get it. Go.
They'll run with Sampson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back
Here we go.
at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Ready, ready.
Once more, it's Sampson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On third and goal, Sanders. Back to the end zone. He's got it. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set, cut.
We'll go play action with Love. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Gains an even 70 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
Think you can blow? Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. We'll swing this out to Johnson, and the tackle is made at about the 6.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. So, some extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal situation as we are now through the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Love to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
50, green, cut.
Here's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Ready! Nice cowboy 80! Reload! Reload! '70s Timberwolf! Ready!
Here's Sampson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at his own 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bronco 80. Steady.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
On 3rd down, Sanders. He's got room past the 35. He's on his way. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 98 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The PAT, up and good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 53 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. That down nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Here we go. Here's set.
On second down, Love. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60.
As Shedeur on first down. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go. 60 red. Hunt.
From the gun, it's Love. That's taken in left side by Smith.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Six. Set. Hunt. Hunt. Hunt.
To throw is Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
And while this game is certainly all but over, this drive really comes down to pride. On one side, you got a team trying to show they're willing to fight all the way to the end. And then the other, they don't want to give up a touchdown at this point yet.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
Dash. Ready.
Now Love. Exiting the pocket right. Now and it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So it's a win for the Browns. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell